All right, so yesterday I talked about getting your Kuva Lich, and I took you all through the 3 hour process in my live. Basically, uh, it has taken me another 3 hours. Got another Lich. We have we have Safarak or Sifurak. He is fuming right now. Weakness is electric. Resistance is cold. Which is not going to be great for our guns because I think one of our weapons are cold related. For the Kuva Dragoon, not really the weapon that I wanted. Uh, I'm looking for a Kuva weapon that I actually have a Riven for, but I've seen somebody use it, so I'm like, you know what? F it. Let's go ahead and try it out. Now, the bad thing about this today, I'm not going to go through the process of using of using. I don't even have it equipped. That's how you know I was about to use it. Um, I'm not going to go through the process of using any ultimatums today. I'm just going to basically hope and pray that he spawns. Now, at the beginning of this, I promise you, he was spawning like every 2 seconds. Like, I couldn't get the dude to not spawn. But now that I'm probably looking for him to spawn, I'm sure he's not gonna spawn. So we're gonna do some relatively easier missions. Try to do like maybe the rescue. We do the capture first, and then maybe the defense and stuff like that. Actually, let me make sure I got all the right ones on here. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I'm in the railjack. I need to be under Kuva Lich. Thank God I looked at that. So you basically want to make sure that everything is set. Once again, my Valence trait is cold, so probably not going to affect them very much. This one I believe is toxic. Yeah, so that one's toxic, and then this one's heat. Um, so, I mean, we should be able to get him down. And then, of course, I'm using, well, not of course, I'm using my Dirige this time instead of my Beast Companion. I usually like to use my Beast Companion. And then I'm just going to take y'all through the first one. Actually, you know what? Should I go ahead and use? I will actually, you know what? I will use it just because we're doing a video, and I don't want this to take too long. At least showing you all what it looks like. So after you've got everything set, you've got your Parazon set up and everything. And basically, when I mean set up, you just got the 3 Requiems that you need. You want to go in to wherever your Kuva is set. I'm doing this solo because I'm just going to literally spawn him and then get out if it's not correct. So I don't want to sit here and have to mess everybody else up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want everybody else to get messed up at the same time. So we'll probably do, we're going to do an easy one, but we're not going to do too easy of one. So we'll do this crossfire because that way it's more like an extermination. Actually, is there an extermination on the map somewhere? Disruption, sabotage, defense, survival. We probably, maybe we've already done it or whatever. But usually what I would do is, oh, mobile defense. I'll find an easy one that I can go ahead and get through just in case it does actually work. And also one at the same time that I wouldn't necessarily care about if I had to skip because, you know, it didn't work. And the easiest way for me to do that is to basically go inside, use the ultimatum. He spawns, hopefully doesn't kill me. Dang. He's about to kill me. He almost killed me. And we were wrong. So, since we were wrong, we don't have to wait around now for... we don't have to wait around now, basically, because there's no reason to do the mission. I already have enough of these guys, because I already know what my Requiem is. So, I just simply jump out. And we'll jump back in after we change our pairs on. So change the pairs on around because we know that that one's not right. We'll do 1, 2, 3. All right, so we know that the eye wasn't correct at the one spot, so we'll try Netra. And then if not, we'll try Zada. And we only got 4 more ultimatums, so that means basically if we're not right this time, we'll only have like 1, maybe 2 more times to do this. Rescue. And of course, they move and get madder if you don't get it right. So we'll just go with the mobile defense again. My boy almost killed me. Alright, once again, well, you know, I'm gonna throw this down this time, at least get somewhere where you just can't oh my god. Trying to get somewhere where we ain't just gonna deck. Yeah. Alright, stab again. Sounds right. Ooh, he's worried about my companions. And then we were wrong on that one. Okay. So not bad. Not bad. We got the first one right. So jump out. Which means we only need to do it one more time then. So fantastic. Sad part is he does get angrier and the enemies do get higher in level. Alright. So we got the first one right. And that was Netra. The second one was wrong, which was Foss. So that means we're gonna have Netra, Foss, and Netra, Zada, and Foss as our 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Now we can go with a really easy one. And he's gonna be a Sedna, which I think this is the highest they get. Maybe not, I could be lying. We're gonna go with Sedna, and we're gonna do something extremely easy. I believe the mobile defense is the only one that we can do here that I would like. Asian survival, yeah, because the rest of these would just take too much time. Mobile defense, yeah. So we're gonna go with mobile defense again. Enemy level is just a little bit higher, 75 to 90. So we swapped them around. Now we'll do it again. And this time, where can I be?
You must deliver payloads and defend
Here
a
we
number
go.
of locations while I bring
Nice little room right here.
Be prepared for heavy resistance.
Boy, keep grabbing me. He gonna kill me this time. Hey, he was close. Good job.
Got to find a terminal.
Trying to get out of the way of that thing on beam, bro. Alright, we had to use cover. My boy was killing damn magnetic weapon. Ooh, and we finally got a ooh mod. That's my first ooh mod. Alright, now we can physically go do the mission. Once again, these guys aren't, they aren't, you know, too crazy. But, and the reason why you still want to do this anyways is because honestly, I don't know if you decide to just get out of the match, will it just give it to you? So that's why I go ahead and do these.
Upload me and prepare to defend.
I mean to do a shield restore, I can do an energy restore. I got nervous.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
so we got everything going. Since I got Gyre, I'm pretty much just gonna stay in here.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Heads up. A Grenier assault team is headed your way.
And this is the easier part. So this is why I choose a really easy mission for this exactly. But that way, I don't really have to do too much. I'm hoping that putting one of these guys down will give me something extra. I don't necessarily need them anymore, but, you know, maybe it'll give me something. Cool. Alright, so now I can pick this bad boy up. Grab in. Head to the next spot. Okay, 200 meters, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that guy all the way back there. Oh my god. Tried to jump in between. That didn't work. Ooh, we got a 30-minute upgrade booster.
Drop me in and defend our position.
Once again, shouldn't be too difficult. Kind of sit here and chill. And this is literally my like brain dead build. So I don't have to do nothing. I can stand here on the target. Not really have to do much.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it.
Not that, you know, not that Gyre's brain dead, but she's really fun. But this is like the build I use when I don't want to have to worry about, oh god, am I gonna survive? I should have did this with teammates, like stuff like that. So for me, Gyre is just that good. Or Gyre, I should say. I always say Gyre. But Gyre is just that good. 3, 2, 1.
We are finished here.
Okay.
Move on.
Next one. Cool.
Here is a terminal.
And this one's like the easiest one to do.
Get ready to defend.
Best spot at least.
I'm ready, Tile. This will take a moment.
So that's there. We should be pretty decent. I'll just keep going these down ever so slightly. Don't really have to worry about being attacked. I mean, if I had a capture mission, that would be the best scenario. But since I don't have a capture mission, this to me is the next best thing.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
A capture mission for me would be the easiest thing. That would be the best thing. But since we don't have that, we'll spend the 7 or 8 minutes that it takes to do this one. And this build, by the way, does work in Steel Path, like regular Steel Path. I don't want y'all to think this is just like some kind of build that only works here in normal path missions. Like this actually works in Steel Path as well. And it is very good. And we out of here. So that's it. So that's how I go about it. Like once you have your Requiems filled, you know what they are. I had to actually go out and get a Zada today because I didn't have one. and I was looking to see if I had an Uwu mod, and I didn't, and now all of a sudden I got one, which I'm probably not ever going to use, because I'd rather just have the one that I need. But either way, now he is. It didn't say it, but now he is at Saturn Proxima. So now I can go here, get my Lich, get my weapon, bada bing, bada boom, and I'm done. Now from here, I usually do this one by myself as well. Um, for my railjack, I usually take in. I don't think I necessarily need him because I believe on these missions you don't necessarily need like a be able to have to spam. I can't remember. I can never remember if I actually need to fight first in the railjack and then it says skirmish, so I'm guessing I do have to fight. So who I usually use is Lavos, is what I'm trying to say, instead of Gyre. So what I might do is I might switch over to Lavos. Actually, I'm not gonna say I might, because if I'm doing it by myself, I'd rather have the best railjack person I can. I usually use Lavos, and I'm gonna go in here with my Kuva Comb. Don't ask me to say the full name. My Kuva Core and my Kuva Shielding. And then Lavos, and I am going to stick with Dirija. I would on my railjack I would usually use my Beast Companion in most cases, but today we're just gonna use Dirija. And then that's about it. So from here we just go off the Lich. I'm not going to do that in this particular video, but I'll do a separate video showing me, showing you how I go about defeating my Lich. All right, thanks, peace.